Well. Welcome back to another video, and it's going to be a very quick and brief one because I've just got home from work and I forgot that I haven't reacted actually to Misfits 22. Now, I know a lot of you won't care about this, but at the same time, I do because it's got some legends on there that I do follow. An example, Tony Ferguson and Darren Till. Um, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to do predictions, not methods, just predictions of winners and yeah, just the winners. I'm going to go through the winners. I'm going to pop it up down below. So the first fight, we've got Amir Anderson versus Vitor Siqueira, and obviously I'm going to go for Amir Anderson on this one. Yeah, I mean, I haven't really seen too much about Vitor. I feel like Vitor will give Amir some problems, but I feel like Amir's just got that wave, and yeah, I don't know. I think the hype is real, but yeah, we'll see how he does against Vitor. We'll see how he does in this one. Now, next one we've got Demi Sims versus Nadisha Hopkins. Now, I don't know how I feel about this one because I don't really know too much about it. Um, Especially with Nadisha not even being present at the press conferences or anything like that. So it's kind of hard to go by. So that one I'm not even going to predict. Um, Next one we have Carla Jade versus Darren Harris. Now this one's going to be fun. Darren Harris is going to come to take her jaw clean off. The energy is there. Don't want to say it because I don't really like her, but Carla Jade, quite cringy, but that's kind of where she excels. She uses that to her advantage. But Carla Jade, I think she'll get it done. Not loads of skill there, obviously. But yeah, I reckon she'll do enough to get it done. Next one, we've got Amadeus. I want to say that right. Amadeus Ferrari. I butchered that first bit. I know I have. And he's going against Raheem Paradesi. Now, whew, I'm gonna have to go with Paradesi on this one. I don't know. I'm literally only gonna go for this one just because he's Scottish. That is it. Just because he's Scottish, I've just got feeling like he's got grit. Ferrari's a nutter. We all know that. But yeah, I'm gonna go Paradesi. Pardesi. What do I always say? Paradesi. Pardesi. Whatever. I'm going Pardesi anyway. For that one. And then next one we've got Chase Moore versus Nathan Marcon. Now I don't know how I feel about this one. I just don't feel like Nathan should be anywhere near Chase Moore, to be honest with you. And I feel like Chase Moore didn't even need to do this. It's been weird build up for this one. I don't know. I don't know how I feel about this one, but Chase Moore's going to get this one done easily. I don't see Markin getting any really success. He might land a shot or two, but Chase Moore will finish him early, I think, as well. That's the only one you're going to get from from me. That's an actual kind of prediction. I'm going KO first round or TKO. See you later. For that one. Well, a stupid fight, to be fair. Now, for me, this is where things get quite exciting. Now, the next bout we've got Ty Mitchell versus Sean Hemphill. Now, this is a fight. This is a fight. I don't know. I feel like Sean is going to be a very dark horse in this fight. He's ranked in the WBA, IBF, and he's a respectable opponent. Let's just say that. So I hope Ty isn't taking him lightly, and I don't think he will be. But I think that is recuperated on the other side. I do feel like Sean is overlooking Ty in a crazy way. I don't know. I don't know whether Ty's sold it enough to make me believe that he is. But I'm going to go with Ty all day long. Ty Mitchell, he's very slick. I'd like to see him more active. I think he's just obviously going to be as active as he can. Obviously being under Misfits, but yeah. Ty Mitchell's got this one for me. Next one. I'm actually really looking forward to this one. I don't know why. We've got Joey Essex versus Numero. Numerio or Numero? Yeah. Now, I don't know. I don't know how I feel about this one. Joey Essex, he obviously looks very bad. when it comes to the technique of boxing, but he hasn't had long to train. Um, his uncle is a very, 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 very respectable trainer. Um, I don't know. He's got good fundamentals. I see in the open workout, he didn't do any shadow boxing, um, but he did do some skipping. And if you know, you know, skipping is it is hard to catch, especially like boxers skipping. Like it is hard to catch, and Joey looks slick with it, like very, very slick for somebody that hasn't even been training boxing that long. I don't know. I don't know what. I don't know. But then I did see him hit a punch bag, and that was still very screw shotty, very beginnery. I don't know. I do want to see this Numero get slept. Like I really do so bad. Um, so I'm gonna go Joey Essex. I'm gonna go Joey Essex for the win on that one. Next bout, Dylan Dennis versus Warren Spencer. Now, this is an MMA bout. Interesting. Um, who do I think's gonna win? Well, I think Dylan's gonna win. Do I want him to win? Yeah, actually, I do. Warren Spencer. I don't know. I don't know what to make of him. He is quite funny, but I don't know. Just want the MMA guy to beat a non-MMA guy in the actual sport. Because how many times you see in these like crossover events, the MMA guys say, "Well, come over to my sport. Like, we'll do it here. I'll beat you here, and I'll beat you there." But they don't end up beating them here, and they never end up fighting there. But this time it's the other way around. They're going to be fighting here in the MMA rules. So interesting. Dylan's obviously a respected black belt in the grappling game. So I don't know. Don't know. I kind of do want Dylan to win. Um, I don't know. A lot of people obviously hate Dylan Dennis, and rightfully so. To be fair, especially in the MMA, like if you're high end MMA, especially if you train it or compete in it, you hate Dylan Dennis. Simple as that. But I don't know. I want him to win. Simple as that. I'm gonna go Dylan Dennis. Dylan Dennis for the win, just because that's what I want. Next fight: Tony Ferguson versus Salt Pappy. Am I nervous for this one? Yeah. Should I beat? Yeah. Do I think Tony's going to do well? Yeah, I do. And that's why I'm going to have him down to win, where everybody else thinks he's going to lose. Everybody else is counting Salt Pappy. Tony Ferguson out against Salt Pappy. I'm going with Tony Ferguson. Yeah. I'm not even going to get into too much reason why, because it's actually going to get me upset because I don't want to pitch it any way that Tony loses. Please don't lose. Darren Till versus Luke Rockhill. Luke Rockhill. Oh my god. Darren Till versus Luke Rockhold. Now, I hate, and I mean, I hate Luke Rockhold with a passion. I've hated him since the early UFC days, even when he was about to break through from Strikeforce. I hated him since then. He's just such an arrogant piece of. Yeah, I don't like him. And Darren Till, I hope you do an absolute number on him. I hope you, yeah, I hope you iron him out, as Carl Froch would say. But yeah, that's those done. Let me know what you think. Who have you got for those? But yeah, once again, please do not forget to like this video and do not forget to subscribe to this channel. And I'll catch you guys at the next one. Whoosh.